So I'm probably a bit late to the party, but oh well, better late than never, so let's just get on with this. So hey, it's Harry Husky, and let's talk about smart speakers. Now, if you were to bring up smart speakers, probably the first one that will come to people's minds will be the Amazon Echo. There have been a whole range of them ever since. We've had the regular Echo, we've had various versions of it, we've also had the Echo Dot, the Echo Spot, as well as the Echo Show, and it wouldn't be long until other people would start getting in on the game of this. We've had Google with their Home Hub, with their Nest, with their Hub Show. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly what the model is called, but it will be somewhere along there. And it wouldn't be long until Apple would get in on this as well. So in 2018, Apple ended up introducing the HomePod, which was fairly big in size compared to most other smart speakers on the market, but it had a really robust design. It produced high quality audio. It had a very robust and modern design. It had high quality and great audio performance, and had quite a lot packed into it for what it was. However, compared to other smart speakers that were on the market, it did end up being quite expensive. So to get one brand new, when I checked on the website last time, it was £319 brand new when it was first released. So that is around 3 times as much as expensive as, say, for example, the Amazon Echo, even though it's not quite big in size. But something like that, if it was released by other manufacturers, would cost surely no more than £200. So the HomePod was a really great first start for Apple's first venture into the smart speaker industry. And it wasn't really great though for those who are on a budget. But roll on a couple of years later and Apple would introduce this, the HomePod Mini. Now this would only cost around £99 brand new, which is quite ideal for those who are on a budget. And considering how small this thing is, trust me, this thing has a lot packed into it and produces really big sound from something so small. So let's just jump right into the unboxing of this thing, and this will be the last time you will hear audio from the GoPro's microphone, because I didn't have the microphone adapter while recording the unboxing, but you will hear improvements to audio quality later on as I will demonstrate the HomePod itself. So here we go. Okay, so a couple of things I want to point out before starting this video. So as you can probably see, I'm filming this on a new desk. So yeah, so this is going to be the first time I'm actually going to be filming this on the said desk. And I mean, it's not as aesthetically pleasing as I probably wanted it to be, but hey, I'm just working with what I've ended up with. So and also the other thing, this will be the last time you'll be hearing audio quality like this from the GoPro, because I finally managed to get a GoPro microphone adapter, and it's on the way to my house as we speak. So without further ado, here it is. So here we have the HomePod Mini in the box. Spin it round, there we have it, HomePod Mini, and there we have the detail on the side. Underneath it we have more details. I don't know how well you can probably see that because of the ring light. Let's just stop messing and start opening. So I know a lot of people are probably going to start questioning why I'm using a butter knife for all things, but hey, hopefully if it works, sorry, it ain't stupid, and it does. Now I've got to be mighty careful with this because I just want to see if I can just get this bad boy open with just the blade of the butter knife. For just having a little peek around. I cannot see very well, so I'm going to have to take another look at that. So take off the wrapping. So put that to one side. And hopefully it should be able to slide out of the box. And here we go. Okay, that's not quite how I wanted the unboxing to go. But yeah, there we have it. We have the HomePod Mini itself. And it's also USB-C, I can see. Oh, I see. So we have, I'm just assuming that's the instruction manual. Let me just take a closer look at that. Can't tell exactly what that is, probably just part of the packaging. And actually, I'll bring this in, it would just be a bit rude, just a bit off camera. So, and we have, I'm assuming that's probably part of the power adapter. And yeah, So I just wanted to take a quick look at things before going on to the next part of the video. Alright, so after that I pretty much got the contents of the box sorted. So yeah, we have the HomePod mini itself with a USB-C connection. So the instruction manuals were here. That wasn't much, that was just part of the packaging. And here is something I've never seen before, is Apple's USB-C power adapter. So I wasn't quite sure exactly where the hell the plug was on this, but it turns out it's right in there. And I can't actually take any of the pins out because I don't have any claws and the fingers on my paws are actually quite big. So I'm going to be here all day, so I'm going to have to find a solution to this. And come back in 3, 2, 1. And there it is. So, yeah, I've not quite seen anything like this, especially from Apple though. So, put my finger around there, we can see how well the plug's folding, just demonstrating that while I do a terrible job at explaining for this. So, not even going to bother carrying on this part of the video any further because I think you already get the idea. So let's get this thing plugged in and set up and see where it goes from here. Alright, so we've got our HomePod mini plugged in, ready for setup. Just going to give it a little tap with this stylus, hopefully. Yep, we got something. Ooh. And at some point on our iPhone screen we should be able to see the HomePod come up to go over the setup guide. Ah, there we have it. So, I'm going to have to hold my phone for doing this. So, we have on our home screen. Alright, so I'll need to hold the phone close to it. So we can see HomePod mini has popped up, so I'll click on setup. iPhone continue. So not now, not interested in Apple Music. Recognise my voice. Let's check. Alright, so sensor. I think this might take a while, so I'll be right back. Oh, as soon as I say that, it's finished.
I'm Siri. Welcome to HomePod. You can't tell, but I'm waving. To get my attention, say, "Hey Siri." Let's get started. Say, "Hey Siri, what can you do?"
No. But in all seriousness, you know what? I'm actually, even though we've only heard voice and startup sound effects from Siri, I'm actually really impressed with the audio quality on this. So let's try asking it some questions. Hey Siri, how are you today?
Not too shabby. Thanks for asking.
Alright, so let's see where else we can go with this. So, hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 10:50 p.m.
Okay. Hey Siri, what's the weather like tomorrow?
The forecast is for sleet tomorrow. The high will be 3 degrees, and the low will be -1.
Okay. Hey Siri, what is 0 divided by 0?
Imagine that you have 0 cookies, and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See? It doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And your friends are sad because they don't exist. Oh wow, this escalated quickly.
Okay, it wasn't quite the way I remember it, but oh well. Now, the other thing. Hey Siri, are there any news headlines I should be aware of?
I'm on it. Here's the latest news from the BBC.
Well... Okay, so that's not what I was expecting.
Good evening, this is BBC News. The NHS is facing an unprecedented level of coronavirus infections. Health bosses say hospitals are struggling to cope, and it's not just patient numbers that are a problem.
All the windows and the great ventilation that we had over summer are now all being sealed up.
Stop. Alright, I'll be honest, that's not the direction I was expecting it to go in. So I was expecting, like, Siri herself to read the news out, but in terms of actually going in that direction with news headlines, that's beyond anything that I would have expected from it. So where else can we go with this? Let's just see music, and I'll have to be careful with this because of obviously copyright reasons, so I'll try and select something that's probably not going to get me taken down. Hey Siri, play Sweat by John Gibbons.
I didn't find Sweat by John Gibbons on Apple Music.
Okay, so I think I might have to look into the settings a little bit more to play stuff from my music library rather than Apple Music. Hey Siri, play Sweat by John Gibbons in my music library.
I didn't find Sweat by John Gibbons on Apple Music.
Alright, so I'll have a little bit, I'll give it a few days, I'll have a little bit of a play around and see what else I get out from it. But I do need to look into some things first before I even know what I'm talking about. So let's give it a few days.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, so just before I talk about a major change that has occurred during the filming of this video, I haven't been able to work out how to get the HomePod Mini playing audio from my downloaded music library. It only plays music in my cloud or on my online library, but I haven't managed to work out how to do exactly that. I did try using a USB-C to USB 2.0 adapter, but that didn't work, and I have tried using it against a version of the MacBook that does have USB-C instead of the regular USB. So if anyone does know how to get audio or songs playing on this without having to use an external device, let me know. And the big change you may notice is a change to the audio quality. Yeah, I finally got that microphone adapter that I've been on about for the GoPro, and I'm just going to go through the setup now. So here we have my GoPro Hero 7 on the ring lights. There you can see is the microphone adapter that I recently got. It's been an absolute saviour, I will admit. Down here it's connected to my Comica preamp on a little Manfrotto tripod that I have it on. And here we have it connected to my Rode video mic. So anyway, on to the review. Now I'm not going to go over complicate it by going into how to do this and how to do that and trying to work out what to do with this. I'm only really going to go over the basics. And I'm not going to go over any of the novelties of this because I just want to be a bit serious with this. So in the end, the HomePod, like most other smart speakers, is actually very useful for a lot of things. For example, hey Siri, what is 13 times 379?
13 times 379 is 4,927.
Okay, and let's try, hey Siri, what is the square root of 69? I don't know if it heard me then, but hey Siri, what is the square root of 69?
The square root of 69 is approximately 8.30662.
Okay, let's give it a really hard one. Hey Siri, what is 13 times 300 times 100 divided by 110 divided by 6 times 2 times 109 times 200 times 1000 divided by 69 multiplied by 1129?
13 times 300 times 100 divided by 110 divided by 6 times 2 times 109 times 200 times 1000 divided by 69 times 1120. 9 is about 421,552,832,674.5718.
Okay, yeah, so there's that. Now let's just try, hey Siri, where in the world is Cedar Point?
One option I found is Cedar Point, about 3,699.7 miles to your west as the crow flies on Cedar Point Drive in Sandusky, which averages 4.0 stars. Would you like to hear the next one?
No thank you.
Okay.
Also, I have to point the shotgun microphone at the HomePod so you can hear it better, so I don't know what effect that is having on the audio you are hearing. So, let's see where else we go. Hey Siri, how far is Edinburgh from here?
Edinburgh, Scotland is about 397 miles away by car.
Okay, so that's good to know. Let's try. Hey Siri, who is George Washington?
George Washington was an American political leader, military general, statesman, and founding father who served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797. That was from Wikipedia.
I didn't realise it stopped talking then, so... Okay,
What can I do for you?
never mind.
Okay.
I'm having a lot of fun with this, I will admit. So, what else can we do with Siri on the HomePod Mini? Okay. Hey Siri, when was the first national grid pylon erected?
I found some web results. I'll send them to capital H A H.
Uh-oh. Hey Siri, stop. Right, let's go on to... Hey Siri, how old is Sir Tom Jones?
Tom Jones is 80 years old.
So we've got mathematics, we've got general knowledge. Let's try spelling. Hey Siri, how do you spell intransigence?
Intransigence. INTRANSIGENCE.
Alright, so we've got spelling. Now the one thing I just want to put this into good use is setting timers. So, hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute. Counting down.
Because usually that is a thing I tend to do with smart speakers. So let's just wait and see what noise it will make when the time is finished.
Eventually.
Hey Siri, stop. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I do actually really like the sound it makes. Don't know what that's called, but somebody will probably let me know in the comments that I am doing this absolutely useless review. So the next thing I want to get into before I go into the final thing I want to talk about is music. So I'm going to find a song that won't get me copyright striked. So I've got it dug up. I'm going to play it on my phone now. So what I'm going to do is hold it over the HomePod, like so. And it should transfer. Here we go. Hey Siri, turn it all the way up.
That's very loud. Are you sure?
Actually, no, maybe don't do that.
Okay, I won't.
Hey Siri, turn it way up. Hey Siri, turn it way up. Hey Siri, stop the music. You know what, I'm actually very, very impressed with that. The fact that that kind of audio comes out of something so ridiculously small. Then again, it's amazing how something so small can be so impressive, I guess. But in all seriousness, I'm actually really, really impressed by that. The sound quality for what it is, the price you pay, and the size of it is bloody brilliant. I'm very, very happy with that. And now with that, I want to get on to the main reason why I wanted a smart speaker in my room, and that is for sleep and relaxation. So, let's just get into the situation where you've had a really bad day, you really don't want to talk about it to anybody, you jump in the shower, it has been refreshing, and now you're feeling really tired and are ready for bed, as you can probably see I am. So yeah, let's just, probably going to have to change the camera angle for this, but lying down nice and comfy, and probably not going to tuck myself in here because I'll be here for a while. So let's just see how Siri can help me drift off to the sleep I've needed after the day. Alright, so I'm nice and comfy enough as it is, so Siri is right there, and just basically going to get her to demonstrate a few little things. So, hey Siri, read me a sleep story.
Once there was a boy who didn't like sleeping. He was much too brave and strong for that sort of thing, you see. But every night, after hours of tossing and turning and humping, he'd nod off and wake up the next morning, even grumpier than when he had gone to bed. You can't hide from the Sandman, said the boy's mother. The what? Asked the boy, hiding how scared he was. He's a magical being that helps people sleep, said the boy's mother. Well, he's not gonna get me this time, said the boy. That night, he built a pillow fort and sat there behind his fluffy cotton battlements, ready to defend himself from this
I'll leave it
sand-sprinkling
going for a
widow.
little bit so you can see.
Minutes
that it doesn't
passed,
take-
then a few dozen, and then a few hours. Suddenly the boy's eyelids felt heavy. It's him, said the boy. But then he remembered that, if you get sand in your eyes, you should blink. And so he blinked once, then twice. And when he opened his eyes after the third blink, it was morning. Mummy, the Sandman got me, screamed the boy. Honey, the Sandman is imaginary, she said. I just meant that everybody needs sleep. It's hard to be brave and strong when you're tired, isn't it? The boy, sniffling and snuffling,
Okay, you know what?
knew
Hey
his mother
Siri,
was right.
stop. So let's just face it, Siri doesn't really have the voice to drift anyone to sleep. So I'm just gonna get back to the sleep story situation in a minute or so. But hey Siri, play the sounds of rain.
Now playing Rain.
Because this is one of the many things I feel that helps drift me off to a better sleep, is just the therapeutic sounds. Rain, streams and nature. And so, yeah. Shit, I forgot I was filming the video. Okay. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Stop. Okay, let's see what else. Hey Siri. Play waterfall sounds.
I didn't find waterfall sounds on Apple Music.
Okay. Hey Siri. Play the sounds of stream.
Here's Stream.
I just don't know what it is about this that just helps me calm, helps me reduce my anxiety. After I've had a long, stressful day, this is the stuff that really calms me down. And, yeah. Hey Siri. Stop. Let's try one other third one, and then I'll just get back to the sleep story situation. Hey Siri, play Bird Song.
Now playing Run to You by Sam
Hey
Bird
Siri,
and Papa's
no.
Use. Okay.
Stop. Hey Siri, stop. Okay, hope I don't get copyrighted by that, and I don't know what went wrong there. Hey Siri, play bird sounds.
I found some web results. I'll send them
Hey
to
Siri.
capital H.
Play bird song.
Here's Run to You
Hey
by
Siri.
Sam Bird and Pap.
Oh, not again. Stop.
Uh-oh, there's a problem. Please try again.
Oh, I don't know what went wrong. Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri, play the sounds of birds.
Forest now playing.
Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, hey Siri. Hey Siri. Stop. Okay, so that's the end of that. I'll just go and get the phone and go back to the sleep story. Actually, the other thing I do want to point out about the sounds on HomePod is I'm also able to control them on my iPhone as well. So let's just go on to the Calm app, now that we've got that out of the way. So going back to the sleep story, so I'm just going to load up Calm. Take a deep breath. Now, I don't know if it will do it straight away as nothing is really playing, but if I hold my iPhone over the HomePod, so just like that we have the audio coming. Actually no, that's not doing it, so I thought that was how it was working, so I'll just load up a sleep story. If I can find the one, where's Fields of Gold? Or Blue Gold, rather. Fields of Gold is a song.
Sleep story.
Alright,
We traveled
so
to
try that one
South
last time.
France. I'm Stephen Fry, and I'll be your guide.
So if I hold it over the device just like that, transferring
lazily through the lavender fields
and
sleepy villages.
also control
of
the volume
Provence.
from my iPhone, turn it up.
The story was written by Phoebe Smith.
So
Unmistakable
I can just put my
aroma
phone to the side,
fills your nose
and if that's not loud enough,
seeps into your senses,
hey Siri,
instantly mellowing.
turn the volume up.
You breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling this floral cloud, and as you do, something
So I'm just
unexplained
gonna
washes over you.
leave this segment of the video there.
Slowly
I
at
need some
first.
rest.
You feel
And,
your body begin to
yeah,
release
please
its
just
pent-up
leave me be.
tension.
Night, night. Oh.
Your breath becomes deeper, deliberate, calm. Inexplicably, those deep lines in your furrowed brow, one by one.
And that's really all I have to say about the HomePod Mini. So, do I recommend the HomePod Mini to buy? Yeah, absolutely. It has everything pretty much you would want in a smart speaker to do, and all aside from that, it does actually produce really high quality sound, crystal clear, and absolutely big sound to fill a room considering how small the thing is. So if you're one of those people who wanted the HomePod but were on a budget and couldn't afford it, but can afford a HomePod Mini for £99, definitely go for it. I actually got this thing out of curiosity to see what it was actually like, because I couldn't really go out to any of the Apple shops given what's happening in the world currently. And yeah, I'm actually really glad I ended up getting this in the end. So that's really all I have for this video. So if you want the HomePod, it can be easily bought direct from Apple for £99, free delivery. And yeah, that's really it. So goodbye.